Hey guys, it's Bonnie. Wow, it's been a while since I said that. This video is just going to be like a currently read, currently reading / update video because it's been quite a while since I made a video, almost a month I think, and I just felt like I should post this first just to be like telling you where I've been and what I've been up to. So basically in like the middle of March I started getting this weird pain kind of in my like abdominal area. I ended up going to the emergency room one night and basically they found this cyst, which is just like a fluid of stuff, and it was really big and causing problems and I had to have surgery to remove it. So that happened and that's where I've been. In pain, sleeping, not really reading. You would think that surgery equals bed rest and bed rest equals reading, but when you're in pain, you just kind of want to sleep and watch TV, and that is all I have been doing. But that's what my life has been for the past like 2 weeks or so now, and it's been crazy and not fun, but that's life. You gotta take care of yourself. Gotta go to the hospital, kids. That's my lesson out of this, because I hadn't been to the doctors in like 2 years, so probably my fault, but... So yeah, let's get into the recently read. In May, I read / listened to Yes Please by Amy Poehler. I had finals in the beginning of May, so this was like the perfect thing to do while having finals, because it was like I could just listen to it and not actually have to read it. I would flip through the book while I was listening to it because the book has pictures and stuff that obviously the audio doesn't have. But I would highly recommend the audiobook for this because Amy obviously narrates it herself and she has guest speakers like her parents and Seth Meyers, and it's just so much fun. The last chapter is read in front of a live audience and it's just really, really cool. The book itself is amazing. I gave it 5 stars. I completely loved it. It's not so much as a comedy, like extravaganza, if that's what you're expecting. There's obviously funny moments because it's Amy Poehler, but she really talks about her life and what she's learned throughout, and just like the stories she tells and the experiences, they're so just interesting to hear about, and I loved it. I loved every second. I love Amy Poehler, so if you like Amy Poehler and you like memoirs and stuff like that, I would definitely listen or read this book. Or both. I did both. I would recommend both. After that, I was getting into the summer mood and I wanted kind of a nice summery contemporary book. So I picked up The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, and I loved this book. Like, I wasn't sure how I would feel about it because, I mean, the title alone kind of makes you judge it a little bit, but it was so good. I think I gave it about a 4.5 stars on Goodreads. It's not quite a 5-star, but it's pretty close. What I love about it so much, I think, is Jenny Han's writing. She just has a really good way of telling a story and fitting in flashbacks and stuff like that to just be perfectly timed, and that's what I loved the most. Definitely about this, the characters are okay. Belly can be a little annoying and immature, but she's also very young, so it makes sense, and I don't know, I just really liked it, and I read it like in one sitting in a day. Immediately after that, I picked up It's Not Summer Without You by Jenny Han, and again, I loved it. I read it in one day. I don't know if I loved it as much as the first one, but it's still really good. I think I gave it like 4.5 stars on Goodreads. Another thing I really love about this series is that it deals with like real problems, you know, like things that would happen in a real life situation, and that's another thing that I love about this series. Now we move on to the currently reading part of this video. As you might guess, the first one is We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han, the final book in the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. I did start this, but right around when I started it, which is like right after I finished the second book, that's when my pain really started to get bad, where I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to read. I just wanted to sleep and lay in bed. And so I did not get far into this at all, but I'm definitely going to be continuing it now, you know, basically when I start reading again, which is like now. I am also still reading Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, the second book in the Lunar Chronicles series. I put this book down not a long time ago, maybe like a month or so ago, with every intention to pick it back up, but it just hasn't happened yet. But I think, you know, soon. I just want to be in the mood. It's not bad, I gotta be in the mood. Then I have When We Were Animals by Joshua Gaylord, which is another book I have started but not finished. This is an arc. I think this book already came out now though. Yeah, it came out in oh my god, it came out in April. This book is told from the perspective of an adult who, when she was a teenager, lived in a town where on nights that there was a full moon, the teenagers ran wild and were crazy like animals. I'm not entirely sure, but I love the cover and hopefully I'll get back to this eventually. So that is what I have read recently, what I'm currently reading, and where I have been. As for books that I may read in June or July, I don't know, I'll probably do a July TBR. But for June, I'll hopefully get to some of those books that I'm currently reading. I want to read, what's that book called? I want to read Since You've Been Gone, like really soon, because Maureen from Warren Keevy is doing that Summer of Matson read along, or Matson of June. They're reading Morgan Matson books in June, and I haven't read Since You've Been Gone, so I thought it'd be the perfect time to do so. So hopefully I will get to that. But that is all, I guess, for this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around despite my little break here. Obviously, I had surgery, so I mean, not gonna be hard on myself. That is all. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye!